Matthew panics, but Jeremy calmly pockets the cash. Sirens wail closer. He shoves a wad of bills at Matthew. "Run," he whispers, a glint of betrayal in his eyes. He raises his hands in mock surrender as the police burst in. Matthew tries to run to the back, but two officers are already there, blocking his escape. Both are taken downtown. Captain Dennis yells at them in rapid eye for French until Jeremy calmly states he's American and doesn't understand.
Sorry, dude. No hablo español? Undercover. Getting close to the leader? Paul Grant. My friend, Steve, and I are taking him down.
Jeremy explains his convoluted plan involving Kira's undercover work, the coded messages, and Paul's growing paranoia. He omits any mention of Kira's current location. A careful omission designed to protect her. Dennis listens intently, occasionally interjecting with sharp questions.
Lock up Matthew. Say, I was deported. Gag order on him too. No leaks. He's ex-military. Good man. A little out of his depth with all this.
Jeremy's casual dismissal of Steve feels forced even to him. He shifts him comfortably in his chair, the sterile environment of the Canadian Law Enforcement Office suddenly feeling suffocating. He thinks about Carrier, chained and vulnerable, and a fresh wave of guilt washes over him.
Just not used to this kind of extremism. Paul Grant's a different breed. He'll do what he has to.
Steve, are you all right? You were calling out Kyra's name.
It was just a dream, but it felt so real. She was there, Kate, then. Gone. Like smoke.
She left a message for you while you were sleeping. I think you should hear it.
A message. Play it.
From the recording, Steve. Do you have a plan? Because if you don't, I'm going to die here. Please, please hurry.
Jeremy better be getting close to Paul. If he isn't, I'll kill him myself. Jeremy better be getting close to Paul. If he isn't, I'll kill him myself.
Here's the list of Paul's high-ranking followers. Hopefully this will help us find Kyra faster.
Jeremy, what the hell happened? Where are you?
From the phone, Steve, I struck a deal. Canadian PD. They'll help us nail Paul. If I can deliver his whole crew.
Good timing. Kay just got a list of Paul's top followers.
From the phone, even better? Can you pick me up? Need a ride to Paul's penthouse? I'm on a roll. Steve.
Did you hear Kiro's message, Jeremy? This isn't a game.
From the phone, yeah? I heard it. The followers are just side quests. Gotta clear them before we go for the boss. You know how it is.
This isn't a damn video game, Jeremy. Shira's losing hope.
The next person on the list is Jordan. They seem to be Paul's right hand.
From the phone, Jordan it is then. See you in 10, Steve.
Let's get this over with.
Penthouse, here we come. Just drop me off. This is my play. House, here we come. Just drop me off. This is my play.
Be careful, Jeremy. This whole thing feels wrong.
Relax, Steve. I know what I'm doing. Besides, Kira needs us. Jeremy, you must be Jordan.
The American trader, I presume?
I'm looking out for American interests.
And how exactly does helping an anti-American movement serve American interests?
Getting Americans to go home is the best thing that can happen. Who wants this frozen under anyway?
I'd smack you for that, but we both work for Paul, so it'll have to wait. Come on, he's expecting us.
Matthew's been arrested, but not me, thanks to my American passport. Damn you, Matthew. You two will be working together from now on. Jordan, show Jeremy the ropes. We have a lot to do.
Right this way then, traitor.
Carl, bring us 3 beers.
Yes, Fall.
Carl, Jeremy deserves an apology for the smack he got last time he was here.
I'm sorry, Jeremy, for giving you a smack and calling you a traitor.
Yeah, it's fine. You may go back to your room, Carl.
Well, that was efficient.
All I had to do was take away something she was craving.
And what was she craving?
Chocolate? Take away chocolate and bring out the obedient wife. Classic? Exactly, but let's get down to business. Tomorrow, we make an announcement at Happy Muffins. We'll say the Americans come will leave Canada.
I'll do it.
I'm in. I'm in. Good. Now get out of my sight. Both of you.
Jeremy, how did it go? Is Kira all right?
She's Subdued? Paul took away her chocolate. Apparently that's all it took to break her. After she even smacked me and called me a traitor the last time she saw me. Which, you know, I am, technically.
Demi. This pain's nothing compared to what she must be going through.
Paul wants us to make a statement tomorrow at Happy Muffins. Something about the Americans come leaving Canada. I can't nail him for making a statement. But vandalism? That's a different story. I might be able to convince Jordan to tag the place after hours. We can have the police on standby.
That could work. Kate, how many of Paul's top followers are left on our list?
Four, including Jordan. Matthew's already been dealt with.
For too many. Make it quick, Jeremy.
Don't worry, Steve. I have everything under control. Trust me. By the way, do we have any more of that instant coffee?
You're under instant coffee addiction. It's in the cupboard, next to the herbal tea that you never touch. Instant coffee addiction. It's in the cupboard, next to the herbal tea that you never touch.
Jeremy heads towards the cupboard. The atmosphere in the room remains heavy, the weight of their mission and Kira's precarious situation pressing down on them. He saw the coffee, tea, and hot chocolate options, a small, bitter smile playing on his lips.
So, any brilliant ideas on how we're getting caught of this mess?
The rhythmic thud of Steve's boots against the wooden floor filled the silence.
I need to get a message to her. Something to let her know we haven't forgotten her. Tate, you know origami, right?
Yeah, I dabbled a bit in college. Why?
I need something that looks innocuous. A square. Something Paul won't think twice about. Can you fold this?
Sure. Write your message on the other side. I'll make it pretty enough that even Paul Grant wouldn't suspect a thing.
Steve scribbled a message on the paper. A mix of love and reassurance for Kira, followed by a sharp jab at Jeremy's recent blunders. He folded it back up and handed it to Kate.
Tina, could you add a little flair? Something to really sell the innocence.
Leave it to me. I'll make it look like it belongs in a kindergarten art show.
The tension in the room eases slightly as Tina begins to decorate the folded paper. Outside, Steve sits on the hammock, staring up at the vast, indifferent night sky.
On a bridge above the sea, her red hair caught the breeze.
The crickets chirped a restless symphony around him, a stark contrast to the quiet turmoil brewing within.
Just gotta get through this, Kara.
The next morning, sunlight streamed through the gaps in the curtains, painting stripes across Steve's face. The sound of boisterous laughter drifted from the porch. He steps onto the porch, blinking against the sudden brightness. Kira, Tina, Peter, and Joe are gathered around a table laden with pancakes, a symphony of chatter and laughter filling the air. The decorated note sits prominently displayed amidst the feast.
Dad, Joe, what are you two doing here?
Thought you could use a hand, son. Especially with Kara's situation. Remember my little stint as an army shrink?
And someone's got to keep these youngsters fed. Jeremy tells me you've been missing my cooking.
Grandpa Joe's Italian food is legendary. Beats Ray's any day.
We'll keep them, Steve. Consider it a bonus for putting up with us.
Absolutely. Best breakfast crew ever.
All right. You can stay. But you two are sharing a room.
He snores like a freight train.
That's rich coming from Mr. Foghorn Leghorn himself.
Everyone snores. Deal or no deal?
Deal.
Deal.
A forced truce settles over the porch, the underlying tension simmering beneath the surface like a pot about to boil over. A forced truce settles over the porch, the underlying tension simmering beneath the surface like a pot about to boil over.
Jeremy, a word?
Yeah? What's up?
Kate gestures towards the porch where Joe and Peter are now engaged in a surprisingly amicable game of checkers.
Doesn't this seem too easy? Jordan especially.
Now that you mention it, he did seem awfully eager to cooperate.
The late afternoon sun casts long shadows across the safe house lawn as Jeremy and Steve walk towards the garage.
Ready for this happy muffin shindig?
As I'll ever be. Still can't believe you roped Jordan into this. He's slicker than a greased pig.
Relax. I got him right where I want him. Besides, we need a little chaos to get Paul's attention.
The engine rumbles to life as they pull out of the driveway, leaving the relative peace of the safe house behind.
I just hope this whole thing works. Kara.
We'll get her back, Steve. Don't worry.
The Happy Muffins Cafe buzzed with the usual afternoon crowd. The aroma of freshly baked goods mingled with the low hum of conversation.
There he is. Showtime?
As they approach, Jordan raises an eyebrow, a hint of amusement playing on his lips.
Fashionably late as always, Jeremy.
Wouldn't want to steal your thunder? Ready to make a scene?
A flicker of something unreadable crosses Jordan's face.
I always enjoy a good performance.
Right? Let's do this.